All right, folks, what a week one it has already been, and there are still two huge games left to go. We got the Bills and the Ravens tonight, a huge AFC matchup. I believe it's the biggest game in the AFC all year long. And then tomorrow night, a huge game with the Bears and Vikings, two teams that I think will battle for a wild card all year long. But week one is almost in the books, and I think a lot of times after week one, we tend to overreact. So I thought I would jump right in and go through my top 10 overreactions of week one. And as I thought through a lot of these, I think they're just more reactions because some of them I feel pretty strongly about. So we're going to get right into this. So number 10, kickers in the NFL are getting worse. It seems like every week there's 1 to 2 teams that lose a game because of a missed kick here and there. And I have no idea why this is, and I have no data to back it up. But I watched college football on Saturday, and we have Iowa State kickers nailing 55 to 60 yarders, and pretty consistently in college they're nailing longer field goals. But in the NFL, it seems like in crunch time, every week I watch missed field goals all over the place. Today, the Falcons lost due to a missed field goal. The Browns lost to a missed field goal. The Chiefs had a missed extra point. The 49ers almost lost due to 2 missed field goals. Before the Falcons screwed up and missed a 44-yard field goal, the Bucs missed an extra point. It just seems like every week there's 2 to 3 games that are decided by a missed kick, and I have no idea why, but it feels like kickers have progressively gotten worse during my life. Number 9, 8, and 7 are all Dolphins related. So number 9, the Dolphins are the worst team in the NFL, and Mike McDonald is going to be the first coach fired in the NFL. That was as pathetic of a performance as I have seen in a long time, especially when you look at who they were playing, the Indianapolis Colts, not exactly a powerhouse. This looked like a team that was ready to pack it in for the season before the season began. They were so pathetic today. They couldn't do anything on offense. They couldn't stop the Colts on defense, and it was as embarrassing of a week 1 game that I think I've ever seen before. And Mike McDonald, he is going to be fired here within the next month. That was that bad. Number 8, Tua needs to be benched. The Tua thing in Miami is over. He looked so bad today. He had 2 terrible picks. He had a fumble. And every time the ball comes out of his hands, I just think it's going to be picked. The ball comes out of his hands so weak. They seem like they flutter. He has no arm strength. He can't move. I think the Dolphins have to be looking at drafting a quarterback in the first round this next year. And I don't think he's going to make it through the season. And number 7, Tyreek Hill is going to be a Chief within a month. I think the Chiefs are in desperate need of a wide receiver. It looks like Xavier Worthy. There's a chance he could be back the next month. There's a chance he could miss the entire season. Rashid Rice is out for the first 6 games. They need a wide receiver. He's doing the Dolphins no good right now because Tua can't get him the ball anyways. I think it's a perfect mashup, and I think he's going to be a Chief here very shortly. Number 6. The Colts are going to win the AFC South, I thought the Colts looked tremendous today, and there's a couple things I like about this team. Number 1, they can run the ball very effectively. They had 156 rushing yards today. Number 2, I think they're solid on defense. And number 3, I think Daniel Jones is just underrated. I think he had got a really bad rap in New York, mostly because where he was at and who he's playing with, and I think he's just better than people think he is. And I think the Colts are going to win the AFC South. I know I projected them under 7.5 wins, but I thought they looked really good today, and I was not impressed with what I watched from the Texans today. Number 5, the AFC West is the best division in football, and I don't think it's particularly close. You saw what the Chargers did on Friday night. We're going to talk a little bit more about them in a second. The Raiders go into New England, a team that we all thought could maybe have a chance at a wild card, and they get a big win. And then the Broncos beat the Titans. I would say I was a little underwhelmed with the Broncos today, given a lot of people were picking them, to go deep into the playoffs, to win the AFC West possibly. I was a little underwhelmed with Bo Nix, but I think this is by far the best division in the NFL right now. Number 4, the Bengals are a bottom 5 team. And, they won today. They beat the Browns. But I think the Browns, before the year, I said they'd be the worst team in the NFL. There was nothing encouraging about this Bengals win today. They should have lost that game so many different ways. The Browns missed an extra point. They missed a field goal that would have won it. They had 2 huge drops, one on 3rd down and one on 4th down, where hit receivers right in the hands. And the Browns had 2 picks, both on plays that receivers should have caught the ball. And if you look at the total yards today, the Browns out-yarded them 327 to 141. And the Bengals had 7 total yards in the second half. They were supposed to be an offensive juggernaut. We knew they were going to be terrible on defense, but we thought they were going to be great on offense. They got the 2 great wide receivers, a good tight end, a good running back, and they just look terrible on both sides of the ball. And they're lucky they probably playing a really bad Browns team, or else I think this would have been a loss against anyone else. Number 3, Aaron Rodgers is great again, apparently. and he was really good today. He had 4 touchdowns, no picks, was really efficient. I thought he was really good. And over the past 2 years, I thought he was done with being a quarterback of any consequence in the NFL. I thought he was a bottom 10 quarterback, but today he was pretty good. And I really liked what I saw from DK Metcalf. I liked what their tight ends did. Austin was good. I think they got a pretty good supporting cast, and I was really encouraged with what I saw from Aaron Rodgers. Now, the one thing with him is he cannot move very well anymore. And if there's any pressure, he seems like he goes down pretty quick. But other than that, I thought he was really good today. Number 2, Justin Herbert's going to win the MVP this year. I thought he was tremendous on Friday night. I thought that was the best quarterback performance in the entire NFL this weekend. He looked good all day long. Now, one thing I did notice was that there was wide receivers running wide open the entire game. But right now you have Quentin Johnston, who for the last couple of years we knew he could get open. We knew he was really fast, but he couldn't catch the ball. And we got Ladd McConkey. He's got 2 great wide receivers. He's got a great head coach. And I think he's going to win the MVP. I think this is his breakout season. I think he's going to have a tremendous year, and I think he's going to win the MVP. And number 1, the Packers are going to the Super Bowl. I thought this was the most impressive performance I saw all weekend. When you look at, they held the Lions to essentially 6 points today. I know they tacked on a garbage time touchdown there at the end, but their defense was tremendous today. I thought they held the Lions to 246 yards, a team that was, I think, the second highest scoring team in the NFL a year ago, and they had about 3 to 4 excellent drives on offense. I thought Jordan Love was really good today. They can run the ball, they can protect, and Micah Parsons really only played on 3rd downs. Once he gets more into the defense, I think he's going to be on the field a lot more, and this defense is going to be even better. But right now, I think they are the best team in the NFL, and I think they're going to go to the Super Bowl. So those are my Week 1 overreactions. Can't wait for the Bills and Ravens tonight, and we'll talk to everyone on Wednesday night.